everybody, and welcome to CPGaming for another video. My name is DarkStatik, and I'd like to welcome you all to Pillars of Eternity. I've played this game a little bit, and I've got a little bit of experience in it, and I decided maybe we'd do a little bit of a let's play and see how things go. So, you know, if everything goes well, we'll continue on with the let's play. I quite like the game, so yeah, I just wanted to do a little bit of a playthrough and see what everybody else thought, and we'll go from there. But anyway, let's get into the game. I'm gonna start a new game, obviously. We'll just go with normal. I don't want to go too crazy hard, just in case I fail epically. I'd also like to apologise in advance for my horrible reading. Pillars of Eternity. Welcome aboard, guys. I'm going to go quiet for a little bit here.
Five wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Alright, so they've set the scene for us, and this is more of an opening tutorial of the game, and oh right, we're gonna make our character yet. So I was thinking, let's go with a male. Now I'm not sure. I was godlike in my last one, and they're pretty cool. They're dexterous and intelligent, so I was a wizard. But this time around, I'm thinking resolve reflects a character's internal drive, determination, fearlessness, and the emotional intensity they can project to others. It can be useful for mental intimidation, leadership, and convincing performances. I might just cut out some of this character creation because it's going to take me a little while to get this done, so I'll be back with you guys shortly.
What is it?
Watch and learn.
A blade in the dark.
Yeah.
Huh? I've got this.
Let's go!
Ready when you are.
I'll lead the way.
Shh. I'm here.
Yeah, we're not benevolent.
I shall lead us. Easy now.
Well, now I am the leader of the group.
Yes, sinister. And we're going to call him Statik, of course. Except, and away we go. Sorry that took a little bit longer than I planned for it to, but alright. Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red moustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you are planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He nods in your direction. Sparful nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder.
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one. Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear.
Alright, so your character's attributes, skills, class, race, culture, and sex may all open up options for you in dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices to select from. The manner in which someone responds to your choices depends on their individual personality and attitude.
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much. Not if you hurry about your business, and not if the weather holds up.
There is concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate.
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beowick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to. They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that. Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or a pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own
He
time.
needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a beowick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
So it's a click move, and your arrow keys are what move you around the map. A is the attack key. S slows the game down, and D speeds it up. Hitting it twice will bring it back to normal speed. So that's generally the game.
Anyone need
mechanics.
supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
In general.
Roger. Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale.
I'll skip
if
through
you'd
that a
like
bit
to take
quickly.
look.
Okay. Alright, so we've just got basic weapons and armor. I mean, we don't really have enough money to do anything anyway. Stores allow you to trade and sell your items for copper pieces, or items in the store's inventory. Merchants buy items from you at a greatly reduced price. If you sell something, you may see it appear in the store's inventory with a much higher cost. Stores periodically refresh their inventories. Every game does that. Every single game buys something cheap and sells it for freaking twice as much. I know. Okay, so this is... there's no one to talk to here, I don't think. It's just all flavor anyway. If I click on him, it'll just be, yeah, it's just flavor chat. Okay. So from what I recall, exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity as you make your way through the Eastern Reach. Open the area map to see what parts of the map you already have been to and what's left to explore. So I believe this is the guy.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Alright, so he's gonna get your water. Eventually we can close that. Nothing here. Make sure you hover over things. Like there's certain items that you might might not take notice of, but if you hover over them you're able to pick them up, so that will come in handy later on. You can also use the tab key to highlight interactive environment objects in the environment. So as you can see right now there's nothing around here, but if we move around there's obviously something around here, otherwise it would have...
This is recent. Not good.
There we go. Beer. Everyone wants beer. Footprints around the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for days or longer. Oh man, my reading has to get better. It's over here somewhere. We're gonna find a bush. Everybody's looking for bush. Everybody's looking for bush. Where's the bush? Where's the bush? Everybody's looking for bush. Okay. What's this? Not what we're looking for. Something up here.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Oh, hello, Mr. Wolf. Alright, so now, when you go into combat, you click on your character to get their abilities and so forth. So if I click on that and then click on him, it'll do the increased damage to him. If I click on her, she's got abilities as well, which allow me to do certain different things. Spacebar pauses and unpauses the game.
What is it?
You cannot speed the game up in any way during combat, as far as I believe. It's in slow mode. Alright, so that wolf is dead. 2 hits and it's pretty much dead. I think I'm gonna turn those off in a minute because it's getting a little bit annoying. The wolf hide.
Well?
There's the bush.
This is it.
As you receive quests, your journal will update with relevant information. You're a working man. How does it happen you come here? My master was a jealous person. He saw to it that as soon as I finished my apprenticeship, I would never be able to compete against him. My master died in the middle of my training. There was nothing left for me there. My skills were wasted on that place. That isn't your business. I'm gonna go with my skills were wasted in that place. Well, we've all got things we'd like to leave behind. Gods, no, I do. I'll tell you that. Here's hoping they never come track us down. Kalisha breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Redrick's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? Now, I hadn't given it much thought. No harm in that, might as well see the place first. So you must have some other plan in mind for coming this way. Getting into trouble, I expect? You've come to the right country. This whole place is crawling with troublemakers. It's a point of pride for them. How great. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odom will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? Kalisha sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried. But that's how she always is. This time though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guard work in... oh god. Examitul. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. So I'm here and we'll see. Odom I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Right, let's head back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water. Alright. Now we're going to head back down to where we were before. There's a lot of reading in this game. A lot of talking, a lot of random stuff. It is just walls and walls of text to read through all the time.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting.
So there's the water skin. You have gained an item. Quest for water skin added to stash. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle. One of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves toward you with laboured breath.
Sparfle, are you alright?
Sparfle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders, like an enemy flag. Oh yeah.
Ambush!
Time to kill some people. It's time to get my... Oops, now I've told her to move there. So the combat is a little bit frustrating at times, but you get used to it. Alright, so let's go with this. We're going to get her to knock him down.
What you need?
Hopefully that works out for us. She, I believe, is a barbarian. No, she's a fighter. So she's not going to go. We'll take out this hunter. She can keep focusing on him. Yeah, we got this. I'm not even going to use any more abilities.
No prisoner! Of course.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Grab all the loots.
Of
and let's
course.
get the flux capacitor out of here. Alright guys, we're going to leave it here for now because it's going to take a lot longer to get through this tutorial than we had initially hoped. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.